The Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Juan Nicasio will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
In there for strike one.
The second baseman.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, you always want to be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete to set the tone.
The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
And that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a slider taken for a ball. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's 0 for 4. Arcia on third. Moustakas is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Count now a ball and a strike. 1-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Striding into the box, Ryan Braun. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. 0-1 the count. Hit on the ground to short. There's Segura. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 1 and the Phillies. Brent Suter will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia. It's short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
Striding forward for his first chance, Bryce Harper. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Ready now, Ben Gamble. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Popped him up. Franco has a play. 1 out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
1 out, nobody on. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And there's out number 2.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 35, Brent Suter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Brent Suter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is McCutchen. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled straight back. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6, no left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count remains at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. To short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. McCutchen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Gamble coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
At the plate, Michael Franco. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. He's set. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, number 18. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Dickerson is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Dickerson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Yelich, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. The other way, high and deep to left. McCutchen going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. No balls and a strike to count. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Now batting, Juan Nicasio as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Gene Segura standing in. Fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Nicasio aboard here at first with nobody out. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Softly hit out to short. There's one to Austin for the double play.
Now batting.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Austin takes care of him, and the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as we begin the top of the fourth. Out to short for Segura. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. 0-1 the count.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a two-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Tyler Austin will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And it's quickly 0-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he doesn't get much on the swing here as this is pulled down the first base line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 2-0. So now the Brewers pitcher, Brent Suter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brent.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
The windup and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue. Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 2. Digging in now, Christian Yelich. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Popped up. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Line drive to center field. Dickerson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8. Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On its way is pitch number 75. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Good hitters count now, and what we were talking about continues to show itself. He's doing everything he can to keep fighting out there on the mound, but at some point you just start to hit the wall.
3-1 the count now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make it.
Moustakas on second. Braun at first. 1 gone. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4. Digging in, Tyler Austin. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Tyler Austin.
Nick Vincent is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Dickerson. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Vincent, the former Seattle Mariner, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club, showing up during the season.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Brewers are out in front, 4-0. Number 73 is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
73.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
This one's down to third. Fielded by Moustakas. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Mike Morin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 28.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in number 18. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out.
Now
number
batting,
one.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Stepping up now, Orlando Arcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Popped him up. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. Throw on to Austin, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0. Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Yasmani Grandal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball called for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Ben Gamel. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Milwaukee leaves one, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's out number 1.
Michael Franco.
Stepping in, Michael Franco, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gamel has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Logan Morrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Logan Morrison.
And right into the shift. Austin has it to first on his own as Austin, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Tyler Austin now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Morrison, once a Minnesota Twin. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tyler Austin becomes the first out of the inning. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Number 18.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 18. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. The Brewers lead this one 4-0. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. And what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. Moustakas has it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Line to the right side. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brent Suter earns his first win of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game.